with my wife for fucking ages. We think we're doing it wrong. Because we still like each other! But we should always endeavour to do better. And we promised we'll do better in our second marriages. We got married on a cruise ship. We wanted a nice intimate ceremony with close family, friends, and 5,000 cruisers all fighting for the buffet. I'm going to age myself a little bit now, but nothing's official until it's Facebook official. And as soon as I changed my status on Facebook to married, the first advert I got was for divorce lawyers. I thought, fucking hell, at least let me get to the point where I'm breathing too fucking loudly before we get the lawyers in. We don't have kids. I think that's the reason we get on. It's not like, it's the greatest job in the world apparently, but you parents, you're not selling it to us. There's a woman on The Chase. She said to Bradley, she uses her job on an oil rig as a break from her children. A fucking metal floating prison in the middle of the sea is an easier job than putting fish fingers and chips in an air fryer for a 7-year-old. It's the cost of raising a child from 0 to 18. Any idea how much it costs? £200,000. Yeah, £200,000. It's a lot of money for a thing. Do you know how much you could buy with £200,000? 266,643 cream eggs. It's a big choice, baby, cream eggs. And I've made my decision, and I've already put the plans in for changing the spare bedroom to a dedicated cream egg room. It's essentially going to be wall-to-wall ball pit, but full of cream eggs. So at the end of the day, I can come home, jump into it like Scrooge McDuck, and come out like, see the old people in there laughed there because they got the Scrooge McDuck reference, and come back out like some sort of diabetic Tom Daly. And worst job I've ever had was a security guard in a supermarket for 15 years. I thought, balls the punchline up, guys, just ignore that. The worst job I ever had was a security guard, and I hated it that much, I only did it for 15 years. I'll mess it up in future, I think it goes better. There's no way I could do it now. The idea of putting myself in danger for a supermarket, I'm not going to tell you which one, but they were orange, fills me with dread. So the mission statement at Sainsbury's was to create a safe shopping and working environment free from crime and the fear of crime. This gave me ideas of being like some sort of retail Batman. But I spent more time guarding broken glass and refereeing fights over reduced salted caramel tiramisu than I did being the Dark Knight of discounts. One of the biggest problems were little kids. They were little shits. I was a little shit, you were all little shits. And if you say you weren't, you're either lying or had the worst childhood ever. And this one lad, 12, 13, he says to me, if I steal something, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And you'll be pleased to know he did try to steal something, and he found out I could do something, and that something was call his mum. But fast forward to the end of my illustrious security guard career, to tell you the biggest thing. On the last day, walking around doing my patrols, I see this guy putting something down his pants. Now, you've not technically stolen something until you go past the till. So I thought, last day, can't be arsed going through the whole rigmarole of arresting him. I'll just stop him at the door. So he comes up to us and said, look mate, see you put in your trousers, take it out, it could be on your way. And he was thinking so hard about what to do, I could hear it. And he decided we're going to have a fight. So he grabs me, we're going backwards and forwards. I know I'm a big lad. I've lost a bit of weight since then, so I was even bigger. So I had the strength, but I did not have the stamina. And we were struggling. By some miracle, we fell over, knocking over a crate of Diet Coke, which felt a little bit ironic, to be honest. We get him down on the ground, and eventually the staff come over. They probably heard my heavy breathing or something. We pick him up, into the back we go. And the way this guy's been fighting, I thought, this is the collar of the century. I'm going to get an MBE for this. And the way he's fighting, I thought, it's going to be a diamond-crusted leg of lamb, gold-plated salmon, something like that. So we get in the back and I say, look mate, let's see what this whole fight was worth. He slowly opens his trousers and pulls out a 79 pence frozen pizza. We've just been fighting for our life for a 79p frozen pizza. I thought I was going to meet the king. It's a 79p frozen pizza. And I can't go in shops anymore because every time I go into the freezer aisle, it gives me chills. I usually get a round of applause. That's how easy it is. Been trying to do more reading and I didn't know where to start. So I started with the very first book, the Bible. Ooh. I'm a bit of a Marvel fan. Loved the Bible as a bit of a Marvel fan. It's like a mild fantasy novel with some sci-fi elements in it. Very slow, the first one. Very slow, the Bible starts with a lot of world building. A lot of world building. And there's some big characters, some big players in the Bible. And we meet this first one, this guy called God. Really overpowered. He can do literally anything, and he just spends his time being a dickhead. I'm going to tell you some of the highlights of God's actions. Early on, this woman eats an apple. It's not a big deal. God's reaction, he punishes all women with painful childbirth forever. Absolute misogynist prick. Try that today and you're getting cancelled in no time. Then we've got Sodom and Gomorrah. So he destroys this entire city, razes it to the ground. The official reason, something to do with sin and bumming each other. But I've read between the lines, and I think God just was unhappy that he wasn't invited to the orgy. And the way he reacts about Sodom and Gomorrah, you think he's very anti-sex. But there's a whole section called the Song of Solomon, which is just a sex poem. It's like the first version of 50 Shades of Grey. And then God's, one of, I would say greatest as being a dickhead, he sends bears to kill children. He sends bears to kill 40 children. And what these children did to deserve to be mauled to death by bears, take the piss out of a man for being bald. Took the piss out of a man for being bald, mauled to death by bears. And the author realised he'd made this awful character. So he does it like a Thanos and wipes everybody out in this big flood. Wipes everyone out in a big flood, which was a brave ending, but it set it up nicely for Bible 2. Now, Bible 2, The Return of the King, has a very different feeling to Bible 1. We get a little sneak peek into the main guy, this guy called Jesus. He sounds lovely, sounds absolutely lovely. Really ropey origin story, really ropey. His mum's just pregnant, and then 3 men turn up at the birth. It's essentially the plot of Mamma Mia. And then Jesus just disappears for 30 years, just goes, don't see him. And then he comes, and then when you see him again, he's got superpowers, Jesus. They're not great superpowers. They're very food-based heavy superpowers. He can like make a fish finger sandwich, turn water into wine. He's not flying, he's not saving people, but he's not skipping out on his round. And like any superhero, the public terms on him, it's a classic trope. He's essentially like Mr. Incredible, but Jesus got a more powerful dad. And I'm going to spoil it, I'm really sorry. I am going to spoil it, but the book's 2,000 years old, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. Jesus dies in the end. I know, I'm sorry, I did warn you. I'm sorry. I have told you the full plot. But you'll be all right. The king returns, and he comes back to life. Honestly, it was brave to kill him, bold to bring him back. I was fucking hooked. I was hooked, and I wanted Bible 3. But alas, there is no Bible 3. Couldn't find it. There's no rumours. There's nothing. But I did find the REU, the Religious Extended Universe. The REU has got some players in it. So it's got the Quran. Best thing about the Quran, Jesus from Bible 2 has a cameo in it. He has a little post-credit scene in the Quran. It's like when Doctor Strange appeared in a Thor movie. It was fucking brilliant. Then there's the Torah, which is basically like the director's cut of the Bible 1. They took all the filler episodes out and kept the strong image. And as it's 2,000 years old, it's been going a while. It's got its own fan fiction as well. The Book of Mormon. And they have recently, they push more heavy on the sci-fi version with Scientology, so I'll let you know next time what that's like. Thank you very much.